Vine leaned against the corner of the kitchen, lost in her thoughts. Her pale eyes and the pain in her heart made her feel numb. She was thinking about someone when suddenly her phone rang, snapping her out of thoughts. She saw the phone on the kitchen counter. She grabbed the phone and saw the caller ID, but it made her more scared. It was from her boyfriend, Jungkook. She was shaking, hesitant to pick up the call while it was ringing. Just then, the other chefs noticed her, and one of them, who is her friend, came over to her and saw who was calling. Hey, it's your boyfriend calling you. Why are you not picking up his calls? Come on, pick it up. I'll talk to him later. She was about to put the phone back, but Sia held her hand. It's not fair. We might be chefs in this restaurant, but our management already gave us permission to talk to others while working. Just talk to him. Saying this, she picked up the call and handed it to Juan. She got even more scared when Sia answered his call, and Sia left from there. Why did you take this much time to pick up my call? She cursed while speaking, which made her flinch. Why are you calling me even though we both broke up? We need to meet. No, I have work. Come to my home right now. Otherwise, within minutes, I'll be there wherever you are, and you will regret your excuse. Warning her, he hung up the call without waiting for answer again. Vine rang the doorbell, but no one answered. Then she peeked inside as the door was already open. But she hesitated to step in because it was dark. Is anyone home? The light suddenly turned on, causing her to flinch as she saw Jungkook descending the stairs with a dark expression. In his left hand, there was a half-drunken alcohol bottle. With a gesture, he signaled her inside. As she entered, he wordlessly approached, taking measured sips from his drink, circling her. His presence sent shivers down her spine, self-evident aura of power spreading from him. She avoided his gaze, attempting to shield herself from his intense observation. Stopping in front of her, he stood there quietly, with a powerful presence. Look at me. She was getting scared. I said, look at my damn face. She flinched, raising her head to see his burning red eyes piercing into her. She struggled to maintain eye contact, wanting to break it, but before she could, he harshly gripped her chin with his right arm. Is it that hard to look at my face after using me, huh? He angrily asked her, bringing his face closer to her. She tried to deny it, but he aggressively smashed his lips onto hers. Kissing her aggressively, it wasn't gentle, but rather hell for her. He was kissing her out of control, not in a loving manner like he used to. This time it was aggressive and painful. She was slapping his shoulder to make him stop hurting her. But he wasn't breaking the kiss. He was walking forward without breaking the kiss, causing her to step back. It continued until she fell onto her back on the sofa and her calves hit the edge of the sofa. When the kiss finally broke, it gave her some time to catch her breath. Then she wiped her lips and looked at Jungkook in fear, while she was terrified to see Jungkook already taking off his belt, his face serious in the alcohol-induced dizziness. She gasped, wondering why he was taking off his belt. Tears of fear welling up in her eyes. She started begging him to stop before he did anything. Jungkook, please stop. Why should I stop? Did you listen to me when I asked you to stop too? When you left me? He yelled at her emotionally, throwing the belt angrily at her. She began to cry, feeling her life falling apart in his drunkenness. She was about to run away, but he pulled her hair strongly, causing pain in her head. She closed her eyes in pain. As he pushed her onto the sofa again, he climbed on top of her, leaving his kiss on her skin. While she was crying, begging him to stop hurting her, he wasn't listening. Jungkook, please stop. I can't bear it. You are hurting me, please. She is begging him, but he isn't even caring about her crying as he was hurting her. He was completely out of control, even though she was crying. His attacks on her slowed down, one by one, second by second. Suddenly he fell on her, closing his eyes, losing consciousness. She pushed him to the other side and got up hurriedly, trying to leave, but she couldn't leave because she loves him. She turned back and saw him lying on the sofa, his eyes closed, completely messy. Seeing him like that made her heart ache even more. Even her eyes, memories flashed back of how Jungkook used to show his love towards her, how kind and gentle he was. He had never hurt her during their relationship. He had promised her many times that he would never hurt her, and he said he would never do it until they were married. But now he had tried. She snapped out of her thoughts when someone's voice echoed nearby. How the hell are you here again? Don't you love your family? I love my family. That's why I'm doing as you said, Mr. Cho. I had to come here because Jungkook called me and warned me that if I didn't come when he called me, there would be consequences. I don't care what the matter is. Just don't show up around Jungkook. Keep him away from you. Mr. John, I'm doing my best here. But you are not even doing what you said to me. Did you forget what you promised me? I didn't forget what I said. I said when you completely leave Jungkook's life, make sure he doesn't even fall in love with a girl like you ever again. Then I'll give your family back to you. Until then, your mom and dad stay in my custody. Now leave from here before Jungkook wakes up. She wanted to kill Mr. John for making her cry, for forcing her to act against her will. But she couldn't. He had kidnapped her family, blackmailing her like this. She looked at Jungkook with sad eyes and left. The next day morning, Jungkook, wake up dear. He was shaking Jungkook's shoulder. Jungkook wake up, rubbing his eyes, and looked around, finding himself on the sofa. What happened, Jungkook? Why are you drinking too much, huh? Why did you sleep on the sofa instead of in your bedroom? He was rubbing his temples, recalling how he was there. Then he remembered one. Dad, where is wine? Making a teary face. Please, I can't tell you. Let's not talk about her. What happened, Dad? Please tell me. When I came home last night, I saw her snatching your ball. I tried to stop her, but she pushed me to the floor. My hand is still hurting. I found you lying on the floor, so I put you to sleep on the sofa at least. Recalling what I was about to attempt on you last night, I wanted to apologize to you, Ryan. But you had made me cold and rude. Why, Ryan? Why can't you be the same as you were before? Time skipped to night. Ryan was heading back home after her shift ended, but the headlights of the car illuminated her path. She looked up and saw Jungkook waiting for her, which instantly triggered anxiety as she recalled the incident from the previous night. Her chest tightened with tension as she attempted to ignore him and continued walking, but he stepped out of the car and blocked her path. Don't ignore me, Ryan. Jungkook, please let me go. I just want to talk to you for a while. Nothing else more I want. He drove Ryan to a beach far away from the city in his car. Now they were alone sitting on the sand, with only 2 steps separate them. The wind blew gently, caressing them. She squeezed her hands tightly together in tension, while he stared at her face without blinking. Why are you getting tense, Ryan? She gasped as he already sensed her tension. Then she tried to deny it. But what he said made her look at his face. I'm feeling guilty for the last night. I tried to force. When their eyes met, she was blank, noticing slightly tears in his eyes. Then he moved closer to her, removing the 2 steps gap between them. His shoulder touched hers, and she couldn't move away from him. He rested his head on the shoulder, fixing his gaze on the night sea. He was on the verge of tears, but as a man, he was holding back them, sadly sharing his pain with her alone. I never thought I would attempt to force myself on you. I always seen you as my wife, not as someone to have your bad intentions with. But last night, I just lost control due to alcohol. I know, Jungkook, you never wanted to do that to me. I know who you are. I don't understand why. What am I doing wrong since you said break up? How could you easily decide to leave me, Ryan? Am I that much of burden to you? Tears rolled in her eyes, but she didn't show it. She felt his tears when they fell on her shoulder. He wrapped his tattooed arm on her waist, sniffing her scent. His other hand caressed her neck gently, making her shut her eyes tightly. He kissed the side of her neck, and she shut her eyes, controlling herself from melting into him. I can't stop myself from loving you. He kissed her again on the same spot. You are my world. I don't understand why you won't be mine again. Don't you see how much I care for you? Even though you don't want me, I still want you blindly. I love you, Vine. He was about to kiss her again, but she interrupted him, unable to control herself. Jungkook, please stop saying you love me, making me weak. Why? I also know that you love me, so why wouldn't you say I love you? No, I'm not loving you. She jerked his hand away from her waist. Who knows, maybe you are lying. I said no. Lie. I said no. Why can't you understand it, Jungkook? Just leave me alone. I just don't want you. I only want rich guys. It's been my obsession. I only use you until I complete my studies. For my fees, expensive spending needs. Don't mistake this for an act. She hid her tears as she ran away from him, leaving him alone. He held back as his tears. He felt like he was dying. Jungkook was trying his best to win her back, but she was ignoring him. He grew tired of waiting for her, realizing that no amount of alcohol could harm him when his love was burning him every second. One day he went directly to her, immersed by anger. Jungkook went directly to the restaurant where Ryan is working as a chef. He looked around for her presence, but she wasn't there. Then he found an empty table, went there and sat down, putting his legs crossed on the table. The waitress noticed his behavior as he took a whiskey bottle from his suit pocket and drank it, showing no attention to those around him. Even though everyone noticed his manner, no one dared to ask him. Then one of the waitresses recognized him as Ryan's boyfriend. She went to him bowing confusely and said, "Good evening, welcome to." He glanced at her with a bored expression. She continued, "May I take your order?" Ryan, "Sorry, call Ryan, she has to be here right now." He spoke in drunken dizziness, but the words he yelled made her flinch, and she immediately ran away from him. Just within a minute, Ryan came to him in fear. If he did anything, then her job would be gone. She was puzzled by seeing him drinking there and putting his legs on the table. "Jungkook, why are you here? Shouldn't I even come here to have what I want?" he asked, rubbing his eyes to look at her face clearly. "Okay, what do you want? Tell me, I'll bring it." "Anything you would bring?" "I would like to have you with love. Bring some love." When he said that, her heart was pierced by an arrow. "Jungkook, please go from here, please." He cracked his neck bone, jerking his long hair, fixing them back from his forehead as he asked her sarcastically, "Why? Can't you bring love? Is it that hard to give it? Is it that much hard to give?" He punched the table, making all the plates and spoons fall and scatter. She flinched. "Jungkook, please don't make a mess here, please." "Mess up? Is that what you call a mess up? You messed up with my life, but I shouldn't even make a mess up on the table here. I'll show you what mess up means." Saying it, with a cold turn, he climbed onto the table. She was about to stop him, but he jerked her hands away from him. "Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention, please?" He called out to everyone to look at him. Those who were eating, those who were walking, everyone looked at him as if it was strange. "Let me tell you all a story which is going to be a lesson for life, for everyone here, for future." "Jungkook, please don't ruin my reputation here. Please, my boss will find me." She begged him in a lower tone, but he was not listening to her. He continued telling the lie. "There is a boy who didn't fall for any girl, even though the most beautiful girls came to him and proposed. Do you know why he didn't accept any girl?" Everyone was becoming confused. "Because he wanted only one girl. with whom he would love, with whom he would sleep, with whom would he lie for the first of his life, and not to touch another girl in his life. And one day, a girl came into his life by herself. Then his eyes looked at her, sparkling with tears. But he didn't even fall for her as usual. It was because of her hard effort. She put so much effort into making him love her back. Then the boy accepted her love, but then this boy fell for her even harder than she fell for him. From the day on, he made her his life. From morning to night, he only used to think about her, used to be with her. Whatever she needed, he bought for her with love. He built a strong temper for her in his heart. But after 2 years of love, she said she wanted to break up with him. He cried so much he couldn't accept it. But she said she loved him because of his money, not with pure love. She used him for her financial help. When he fulfilled her needs, she kicked him out of her home. Even though he begged her, holding onto her feet, she didn't show mercy. She left him, breaking his heart into million pieces, killing his soul, even though he was still alive. She left him alone. Everyone there getting sad for the boy in the story. And the boy isn't someone else, it's me. And the girl isn't someone else, she was also here. Where is she? Is she even a girl? I feel ashamed of her. Tell us, where is she? Let's all punish her. Don't dare to disrespect her. She is my lady, she is in my heart. When he said it, she burst into tears for so many reasons. He didn't let her name to be revealed there. And he wasn't lying. She was still in his heart. He got off the table and looked at her tears with his own tears burning eyes. Even though you used me for your needs, I don't know why my heart still says it can't stop loving you. Why couldn't you love me, boy? Wasn't my love for you enough? You shouldn't come into my life. Because of your behavior, I started drinking daily to heal my heart, but it still wouldn't listen to me. Finally, the tears in his eyes fell. Seeing this, she felt as if she were dead. He left, avoiding looking at her face. Then Sia came to Wine in disbelief. What's going on between you both, Wine? What made you change this much? I still can't believe it, because I saw how hard you tried to make him love you back. But how could you break up with him after 2 years? Wine, tell me. Then she should at least apologize to him. Why are you letting me ruin his life? I should leave his life. Why? A truck hit that guy. Wine's heart almost stopped in shock. Without waiting a second, she ran to Jungkook, screaming his name loudly. Her lungs filled with pain. Sia didn't understand why Wine broke up with Jungkook, even though she was able to see Wine's love for Jungkook. She spotted the crowd and forcefully pushed her way through, tears streaming down her face as she cried out for Jungkook. But when she reached the spot where the accident had happened, he was nowhere to be found. He suffered severe injuries, bleeding heavily. Poor guy, he explained, noticing her fear-stricken expression. Where is he? Her voice trembling. Some guys took him in a car, saying they were heading to a hospital nearby. The man replied. Wine's heart raced as she sobbed and running towards the hospital way. Her mind filled by thoughts of Jungkook, she forgot about everything else. Her only focus on reaching him as quickly as possible. Ma'am, please wait. The doctors are currently treating him. Please see him at any cost. He is my life. After an hour had passed, Wine remained on her knees, crying uncontrollably for Jungkook. Suddenly, a man appeared before her. As she lifted her head with teary eyes, she saw Mr. Jones staring at her in disbelief. Overwhelmed with emotion, she angrily rose to her feet and grabbed his collar, screaming in pain, completely forgetting the consequences for her parents if she dared to defy him. Now you are happy. Just because of you, Jungkook is in this condition. He loved me with his whole heart. He still loves me. Even though I told him I used him. Why can't you accept our love? We have done nothing wrong. Is it a crime for a poor girl to fall in love with a rich guy? not knowing he came from a wealthy family. She wiped her tears angrily. If anything happens to Jungkook, I won't spare you. Don't think I will ever leave him. I'll be with Jungkook. Even if we weren't together in this life, we will be together after death. Ma'am, the patient has regained consciousness. You can go meet him now. Upon hearing this, Wine wiped her tears and ran from there to Jungkook. I felt pain all over my body, a bandage wrapped on my hand, and my leg throbbing with pain. Suddenly, the doors burst open with a loud noise. I saw Wine running towards me, crying. I couldn't believe my own eyes as she kissed my face all over and held me tightly. Why is she crying? She says she doesn't love me. She doesn't care about me, right? I'm sorry, Jungkook. I'm the reason for you suffering because of my love. If I hadn't fallen in love with you, you wouldn't be lying on this bed as a patient. His eyes widened, realizing that he was right all along. She still loves him, but he doesn't understand why she doesn't want him to. Her tears only deepen his confusion. You truly love me, I know. Even though you shut up my heart, a part of me still believes you have love for me. But why don't you want me? When you love me this much, why? She stopped crying at his question, wanting to tell him everything. But at the same time, she was scared about her parents. I'm the reason for that, Jungkook. She and Jungkook looked at Mr. Jong. When I found out you were in love with a poor girl, I wanted to separate you both, destroy the love, so I kidnapped her parents, made her my puppet, and blackmailed her to break up with you. If she did, then you would never believe in love with girls like her and would marry rich girls to increase our properties by marrying into wealthy families. But after seeing her pain, her love for you, I'm regretting. I realized that love knows no bounds. The other person might be rich or poor, but the love is pure. Everything I told you about her was a lie. And please forgive me, he said sadly. One, please forgive me too. I have already released your parents. Jungkook's eyes were already filled with tears. Then he looked at Wine with a heavy pain in his heart. He couldn't bear to look into her eyes anymore because he regretted how he had hurt her, how he had forced her into darkness. It pained him more than the injuries on his body. He glanced at his father. Why are you so obsessed with money? Don't you have enough already, Mr. John? Wine was confused why Jungkook called his father by name. When my parents died after that incident, you told me I should consider you my father, even though you were my dad's elder brother. But is this what you have given to me for accepting you as my father? Please, Jungkook, don't ask me that harshly. I'm already regretting it. That's why I'm admitting my sin and asking for your forgiveness too. Please get lost. I feel embarrassed just seeing you. Jungkook, leave, I say. Mr. John wiped his tears and left from there. Then Jungkook looked at Wine, holding back his tears. I'm sorry, Wine. His voice cracked, lowering his head. You should have told me about my father. I'm sorry. I don't even deserve to be forgiven. She cupped his face, making him look at her. I couldn't tell you because he said he would kill them if I disobeyed him. And don't be sorry, Jungkook. You all did this out of love for me. Can't I understand that for the one I have loved for years? We both love each other. We deserve to be together forever. He smiled through the pain. His heart still heavy. Then she hugged him gently. I love you. I love you too. Our love is forever.